All right, so solving a system of equations here, the first way we're going to do it is if I was doing this question on my own, I would do elimination based on the way it's set up. And so I'm going to solve it by elimination first. And so I'm going to take the original equation. First of all, the solution to a system of equation is the point of intersection. So it's where these two graphs will cross, and they're both linear because the power of x is 1. And so I want to eliminate the x because it has the coefficient of 1 right here, and they're already both in standard form. So I'm going to multiply by -3 to everything in here because I need to do the opposite of this x. So when I do so, this is going to become -3x plus 18y equals negative, what's 16 times 3?
48.
So it's going to be positive 48. All right, and then the other one just comes down. Okay? And so when I add them, those will cancel. And that's going to give me a 2, carry the 1, 92. Is that correct? Check my math on me. All right. Solve for y by dividing by 23.
You can't see it.
Oh, thank you. What do we get? 4. Okay. And so since y equals 4, I'm going to take 4 and substitute it back into either one of the original equations. Here's my original equations. I'm going to substitute either one of them. So I'm going to pick the x minus 6 times 4 equal to -16. X minus 24 equals -16. Add 24 to both sides. X is going to equal, scratching my nose. So therefore the point of intersection is 8, 4. All right? So that's elimination. Substitution. I can do substitution. I'm going to take the original equations. Ashton, tell me if I get off the screen, okay? Thank you. Okay? So I'm going to solve for x and then substitute the x. So to do so, I'm going to add 6y to both sides. So I'm going to have x is going to equal 6y minus 16, and then I'm going to substitute that into this equation right there. Okay. Distribute the 3. And as you can see, some of the same numbers that we had in the elimination problem are showing up. So I combine them. Oh, there's my 23y we got earlier. Minus 48 equals 44.
You just skip it.
Okay. Thank you. Add 48 to both sides. Here's my 23y equal to 92 that we had a while ago. Divide by 23 is going to still equal 4. And now, back to my same substitution that I did over here. I got my 4, I substituted in. It's going to give me my 8. So x is going to equal 8, and it's still 8 and 4. Okay? Graphing. Okay, on graphing, I'll take my original equations. With the graphing, you've got to be okay with ugly numbers that your calculator is going to take care of because they're not always going to come out pretty until the answer. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to solve both equations for y. So I take the first one. First step I'm going to do is move the x to the other side. So that's going to give me negative 6y equals negative x minus 16. Divide by negative 6 to everything over here. And so I have y equal to x over 6, or 1 over 6, plus 16 over 6. I'm just going to leave it like that because my calculator is going to take care of it. You can put it as a decimal, but my calculator is going to take care of it. All right? Next equation, first thing I'm going to do is move the 3x to the other side. So that's going to become 5y equal to negative 3x plus 44. Now I'm going to divide by 5. Y equals negative 3 over 5x plus 44 over 5. And so with that, I'm going to take these two equations and I'm going to put them in my calculator. Okay, so there's both of those. I'm going to put them in my calculator. So let me get it turned on. Let's turn the light on. Alright, so we're going to go to the y equals. I'm going to enter in. The first one was parentheses 1 divided by 6, close parentheses, x plus parentheses 16 divided by 6, close parentheses. Didn't put that in right. Parentheses x. Okay? The next is going to be negative parentheses 3 divided by 5, close parentheses, x plus open parentheses 44 divided by 5, close parentheses, graph. There's the first one. There's the second one. And we can see the point of intersection is right there. And so I will go second trace so I can get to the calculate. Scroll down to intersect. Choose it. This is selecting my graphs I want to find. So I'm going to put enter there. And then I'm going to take the other one and go past the point of intersection. There. And it shows that my solution is 8 and 4.
Wow.
And on y'all's, that's A.